When Otto bought the rights to Tell Me That You Love Me, Junie Moon, the novel by Marjorie Kellogg, he asked the author to write the screenplay. It was a story about a trio of hospital patients, a disfigured woman, a terminally ill man, and a gay paraplegic who decided to share a house.
I had to make a few decisions very early. One is that I wanted to get the movie made. And there were very quickly I understood what was going to have to happen to do that. One was that he was going to tell me what he wanted, and I was going to do it. I think he understood that book extremely well. He understood the characters, he understood the motivation, he understood what the story was about. But it was quite a different story for him. It wasn't a big action-oriented or mystery-oriented or whatever story. It was a very personal one. And I think that, although he knew that, that aspect was a little difficult for him.
We were in Salem, Massachusetts, and in Tell Me That You Love Me, Junie Moon, there's a death scene towards the end. I lie in Liza's arms, and at one point we look up at this owl that's in a tree, and they're obviously going to shoot an insert. I say something like, old hooty owl's looking at us. And the owl has been some sort of a witness to all of this metaphorical notion. And so it starts to rain a bit, trouble with the weather, and also because of the trouble with the weather, we're now going to shoot the death scene way ahead of the original schedule, and we have barely started this film. That was another lesson in film. I thought, my God, we're going to shoot the end, and we haven't even started. I mean, that was how wet behind the ears I went to all this. And so now Otto had Liza and I rehearse and rehearse and rehearse for quite a time while they tried to reset and get this whole thing organized. And he said, in the interim, shoot the insert of the owl. So we've got that up in the tree. Now we'll set everything up and we'll shoot it as the light's going down and all this. Now we rehearsed for, really, it was several hours. And now we come back out, and there was a dog in the show also, and a few other things. So the dog wrangler, as they called him, and the pet shop lady who brought the owl, and the owl trainer, and the other, and people with whistles and tweeters and flags are crazy because they cannot get the owl to look down, which is this crucial, because I say it, or he thought it was crucial. So he comes back on the set, and he goes into, and of course we're about to shoot the most sensitive scene of the picture, this hushed quiet where I die in her arms or whatever. Suddenly it starts. What do you tell him? What do you mean the owl? It has been 2 hours. You waste my time. All you people, just money. He goes crazy, crazy, crazy. And everybody's looking around. By now we're kind of used to it, that Otto's really good. He said, you waste my time. Roll the camera. And Al Taffet was the operator, and Al Taffet had shot everything from African Queen to On the Waterfront. He'd been around forever and would have these funny lines out of the side of his mouth about Otto. Nothing bothered Taffet. Rolled it. No, but you don't say, I don't roll the camera. Roll them, speed, action. Owl, look down. And the owl just, boom, just like that. And he just waited, and it was raining and everything, and he said, cut, print. And Taffet just clipped it off and just fell right off the chair into the mud. Just lay there in the mud, laughing, holding himself. And the place just roared. I mean, we just howled that Otto had managed this. And then we went on and we did this whole scene. So there was always a humor in this picture about Otto losing his mind and starting to scream at people.
Did you feed the dog?
Pork and beans.
You're teasing. He did bring us luck.
Old Hootie Owl did that, all right.
Tell me.
I love you.